This beat was produced by AtomicBeats.com.
There's always somebody who really wants to make you fall, but you can rise above it all. Don't listen to the lies that try to make you feel so small, 'cause you're a hurricane and you're riding through the storm, riding through the storm.
I take a hit of the hay to ease the pain, wondering whether it's better to put a hole in my brain, 'cause a hollow bottle just ain't the same. I need a full body Novocaine. If this thing they call life is all a game, I quit, fuck it, all y'all can play. Everyone just skips me anyway. I'm sick of eating off the bottom of the food chain. It's enough to drive a man insane. Where do you go when there's nowhere in this world you belong? Everything you love is either dead or gone. When you've done so much wrong that anymore you and the devil can't even get along. So it's no wonder that I turn to song to cope with all this shit. There's a reason why I'm pissed, there's a reason why I spit, there's a reason why I sit hour after hour wondering if it's all worth it.
There's always somebody who really wants to make you fall, but you can rise above it all. Don't listen to the lies that try to make you feel so small, 'cause you're a hurricane and you're riding through the storm, riding through the storm.
When I was little, I had a vision that when I spoke, yeah, people would listen. But I was born in the life of lower class prison. Poverty's like narcolepsy, you stuck in that position. But I made a decision that I'd never quit, I'd never walk away like my fucking father did. And even though every day I was hit more than a little bit and told daily I never amount to shit, I bust it off like toothpaste. Rule of thumb is everyone's two-faced. I learned quick that dreams are made of failure, hate, rage, and a two-stand pillowcase. Shit, I remember doing shows in my hometown, seeing 5 or 6 people standing around. DJs fucking with me, turn the interface down, and the demos that I pass out thrown on the ground. Damn, the waves hell.
There's always somebody who really wants to make you fall, but you can rise above it all. Don't listen to the lies that try to make you feel so small, 'cause you're a hurricane and you're riding through the storm, riding through the storm.
Fuck, not again. I feel nested, woke up from another dream, wetted and sweated. I can see right where this is headed, straight for Armageddon. My head is shredded, feels like I'm death-bedded, like I'm meth-headed. That regretted picking up a sedative, 'cause it's close to the same, at the least a relative. I put my everything in this, more than anybody know. I put my blood, sweat, and soul into my grow. You might call it flow, but I call it anger control. If you took the time to listen to my lyrics as a whole, you know what I mean, this ain't no fucking joke. 'Cause your jaw be on the flow like whoa. Oh my God, I keep time like a church bell. But how I get them to feel how I felt, scratch, claw, scream, yell, like Lucifer himself is what they want, so fucking give them
There's
hell.
always somebody who really wants to make you fall, but you can rise above it all. Don't listen to the lies that try to make you feel so small, 'cause you're a hurricane and you're riding through the storm, riding through the storm. Riding through the storm. Riding through the storm.
I figured it out.
Figured out what?
You know how we were wondering what we were gonna do for money and all, being as we don't want to get jobs and whatnot?
Yeah?
Check this out.
Sin V style.
These dreams ain't good for my health. Out of reach, up on the shelf. These dreams, yeah, power and wealth. These dreams seem way bigger than myself. I take it to extreme. These dreams punch a hole in the wall and scream just to blow off some steam that can take people and make them machines. I'm talking these dreams, yeah, these dreams. These dreams tear me up like I'm slicing an onion. Cause walking in my shoes gonna give me a bunion. Cause not knowing where my next meal gonna come from. In my boy's funeral, cause the damage the gun done. Leave you confused like hitting a stun gun. I was coming undone when I just needed someone. So rap's where I go when I got something to run from. I'm a sucker for this shit, man, I must be a dum-dum. Cause as of today, man, we fall for pay. Still living day to day and pay to pay. Plus, we got a kid on the way, tripping. There ain't no quitting, gotta keep spitting. Keep ducking and dipping the venom. These haters keep kicking. And my dad said, boy, you better listen. These wild dreams you create ain't pushing weight or putting food on your plate. So better get your priorities straight. Cause these dreams ain't good for my health. Out of reach, up on the shelf. These dreams of power and wealth. These dreams seem way bigger than myself. I take it to extreme. These dreams punch a hole in the wall and scream just to blow off some steam. They can take people and make them machines. I'm talking these dreams, yeah, these dreams. I hate this shit, man, where's the fast forward? I want a life filled with money and passports. Not a worry in the world, 2 feet on the dashboard. Like what the fuck, man, is that too much to ask for? Got a $20 bill, I can spot you. All you do, homie, is ask. I got you, got the look for this shit. Right down to the tattoos, more talent than most. Yeah, I got that too. I've been breaking my spine for this rhyme. Tried to go to college, but my dad wouldn't co-sign. The only thing that I can truly call mine is my studio, which, by the way, I bought a piece at a time. Ugh, but fuck 'em. I wanna feel the heat of pushing the deadline. I wanna be heard way more than I shine. Just sit back, watch the money grow straight benign. Recline, kick back, and just soak up the sunshine. These dreams ain't good for my health. Out of reach, up on the shelf. These dreams of power and wealth. These dreams seem way bigger than myself. I take it to extreme. These dreams punch a hole in the wall and scream just to blow off some steam. They can take people and make them machines. I'm talking these dreams, yeah, these dreams, When they told me I couldn't, I showed them I can. But the hardest part about it, fam, is getting anyone to give a damn. But those that hold your hand every step of the plan, man, they fans. And the guy that winning, they like to make fun of them. And they come in numbers, at least 100 of them, saying my name, so I shout out some of them. But fucking man, look, I love every one of them. Cause it's all good, you know why? Cause I've come a long way from just sitting around getting high. Now everybody's salty, call them a small fry. If success means being a boss, then I'll be the bad guy. These dreams ain't good for my health. Out of reach, up on the shelf. These dreams of power and wealth. These dreams seem way bigger than myself. I take it to extreme. These dreams punch a hole in the wall and scream just to blow off some steam. They can take people and make them machines. I'm talking these dreams, yeah, these dreams ain't good for my health. Out of reach, up on the shelf. These dreams, yeah, of power and wealth. These dreams seem way bigger than myself. I take it to extreme. These dreams punch a hole in the wall and scream just to blow off some steam. They can take people and make them machines. I'm talking these dreams, yeah, these dreams,
Do you have a dream, George?
Well, I would if I could get some fucking sleep.
You have a dream. And maybe you will accomplish it. But yet you failed. Why?
Because I got caught.
No, Marito. You failed because you had the wrong dream.
The answer is rather easy. This is different. Some of you will not and cannot accept change. This is a tech production.
I'm walking in the rain, sweats in a hoodie. Drake walking to me like he talking to me. I mean, could he? No, I mean, could he? Shit, he fucking missed that bitch. But should he? Look, and we all been in that very position. the key to someone's heart, the very ignition. And she put up with your shit to the point it's sickening. And she left your ass cause you don't know how to listen. Now you dealing with the life of your selfish decisions. How much does it hurt? Very, bro. Don't you wish you hadn't called her a crazy hoe? Don't you turn off that song when it come on the radio? Thought so. So now you just sitting slow, hitting your pop, bro. And she ain't coming back, you gonna sit there and rock, bro, and say that it's fine, but it's not, bro. Just know she'll never trust you again, but thinks about it a lot, though. It's strange, it's a feverish blue, cause people don't change, and neither do you. No, neither do you. It's the human creature in you. Maybe they can make a believer of you. I may sound delirious, but girl, I'm serious. Now that you good, and you promise your heart so, travel down the far road away from your heart, though, cause you fucking around and fixing to get your heart broke. When you leave her alone, hearts will break. When you go through her cell phone, hearts will break. When you never come home and hide your shame behind the scent of cologne, hearts will break. When you refuse to listen, hearts will break. When she's sitting, wishing she could take back all the love given, cause your sex appeal's driven by these nothing-ass women. Hearts will break, yeah, hearts will break. She's sitting around thinking that it'll quit, but instead she's turning to a bitter and brittle bitch. So now she running to some non-committal bitch, and she know it ain't love, but shit, it is for a little bit. It ain't shit, but it's more than you give her. Name one promise that you ever delivered. Name the last time you actually kissed her. She get the voicemail all the time. Man, I guess that you missed her. Yeah, you out on the road, you been gone for a while. When's the last time you put a number in your phone dial? What's the last thing you did to make that girl smile? Oh, that's right, the girl hasn't smiled in a long while, and you expect her to actually love you? She always put everything above you. Now you wonder why all she do is push and shove you, cause she doing everything she can to get rid of you. Cause lonely is strange, it's a feverish blue, cause people don't change, and neither do you. No, neither do you. It's the human creature in you. Maybe they can make a believer of you. I may sound delirious, but girl, I'm serious. Now that you good, and you promise your heart so, travel down the far road away from your heart, though, cause you fucking around and fixing to get your heart broke. When you leave her alone, hearts will break. When you go through her cell phone, hearts will break. When you never come home and hide your shame behind the scent of cologne, hearts will break. When you refuse to listen, hearts will break. When she's sitting, wishing she could take back all the love given, cause your sex appeal's driven by these nothing-ass women. Hearts will break, yeah, hearts will break. Don't get frustrated. Don't get mad. But look, we can talk about heartbreak and make a discussion of it, but you fucking acting like you think nothing of it. You should see her heart and the destruction of it, but you do, cause you feeling repercussions of it. Ugh, damn, that's a bitter pill to swallow, ain't it? The inside of a heart is pretty hollow, ain't it? And love like hers is hard to borrow, ain't it? And a girl like that's a hard act to follow, ain't it? Look, it's way too late to restart the tape, but learn your lesson, cause it's a start to take. It's way too hard to take apart mistakes, cause when you act like that, man, hearts will break. Truth is lonely, is strange, it's a feverish blue, cause people don't change, and neither do you. No, neither do you. It's the human creature in you. Maybe they can make a believer of you. I may sound delirious, but girl, I'm serious. Now that you good, and you promise your heart so, travel down the far road away from your heart, though, cause you fucking around and fixing to get your heart broke. When you leave her alone, hearts will break. When you go through her cell phone, hearts will break. When you never come home and hide your shame behind the scent of cologne, hearts will break. When you refuse to listen, hearts will break. When she's sitting, wishing she could take back all the love given, cause your sex appeal's driven by these nothing-ass women. Hearts will break, hearts will break. When you leave her alone, hearts will break. When you go through her cell phone, hearts will break. When you never come home and hide your shame behind the scent of cologne, hearts will break. When you refuse to listen, hearts will break. When she's sitting, wishing she could take back all the love given, cause your sex appeal's driven by these nothing-ass women. Hearts will break, hearts will break. I'm tired, man. I'm damn tired. But
This beat was
I've never
produced
been
by
so sure of something in my life before.
Mart
And it's dark.
85.
It's evil.
AtomicBeats.com.
Failure, never made it. My family devastated. A lifetime just wasted. Bitterness has been tasted because I never made it. My family devastated. A lifetime just wasted. wasted because I never made it.
I never made it, cause I'm trapped in a bubble. My whole career's been built out of ashes and rubble. It's muddled, my shining moments, yeah, I've had a couple. But the vision of my career may be just a little bit subtle, cause Hollywood is the jungle, that's a completely different mud puddle. They'll strap your ass with a muzzle and tie you down with a belt buckle. But if that's what you want, your ass better know how to juggle, cause you show them the least amount of trouble, they'll throw you more curves than a motherfucking jigsaw puzzle. But what do I go into? I flex and show my muscle, walk right up to the game and hit that bitch in the face with a shovel. But during the struggle, I can't lie, I got knocked on my ass a muckle of times and walked away from the fight with bloody knuckles, then chuckled. So you think you ready to rap just cause of all the drugs you might have smuggled? Take a seat with all the other pricks beyond befuddled. You think you played your cards right, you better reshuffle. I'm telling you now, put the mic down, turn your raps around and go back to your girlfriend and let's cuddle.
Failure, never made it. My family devastated. A lifetime just wasted. Bitterness has been tasted because I never made it. My family devastated. A lifetime just wasted because I never made it.
Listen up and good year, cause I'm talking to you. All we can trust is each other now, boo. Now I know what Drake meant too. No new friends, no new friends, no new. Cause these people want to see you split in two. God, what'd I get us into? We got a story, now it's being written anew. Our dreams are coming true. I mean, God, girl, who knew? Even in lieu of all the times of being screwed and all the dudes that I was put through, I'm still making a reality of the dreams that I pursued. I don't mean to speak for you, but I'm shocking them more than Pikachu. But don't worry your pretty little face, boo. I want you to know that I can see right through all the bullshit and lies the man likes to tell you. And the first time in history, they've bitten off more than they can chew. I promise you, I'll never sell my soul for worldly woos. I'll scream it and move to you until my face is blue. They want problems, best believe I brew a hella homemade batch of beef stew. Their luck's done run out like a worn out brake shoe.
Failure, never made it. My family devastated. A lifetime just wasted. Bitterness has been tasted because I never made it. My family devastated. A lifetime just wasted because I never made it.
Check it, I need a ray of sunshine to take this rain cloud and break it. I need to flip the world upside down and shake it. I've been fucking the game, but no, we never dated. I shouldn't feel obligated to love her when I feel hated. But the game's like a liquor bottle, sometimes you gotta take it and use it to blur out how your life's been desecrated and black out all the fucking problems that you created. Now, you see why it's translated, it's faded, do you? Yeah, motherfucking yeah, I'm talking to him. Yeah, you, the one that's hiding behind this pen, the one that's writing this song, feeling sorry for himself again, playing the world's smallest violin, so good at giving advice when others ask, but when it comes to him, he sticks up his chin, not taking the same advice that he gave them. Funny how that works. Look, now you're a comedian, how you supposed to lead when you never follow greater men? Answer that and maybe then you'll reach them.
Never made it. My family devastated. A lifetime just wasted. Bitterness has been tasted because I never made it. My family devastated. A lifetime just wasted because I never made it.
Truth? Yeah. Get a knot in the pit of my belly every time we spoke on the telly. Yeah, I talk a hard game over a celly, but when we speak in person, my words turn jelly. You were sick and tired of the fighting and yelling. I play it over and over just like Nelly, but it's dirty laundry. Yeah, I hear you, Kelly, but I feel how I feel. Ain't shit you can tell me, so I sit back and I crack another bottle with Jack, cause I can find comfort in that. I'm not sure how you feel exact, but I'll take a crack. You think back and lose your breath like an asthma attack. all goes wrong tonight. Yeah, it's gonna be a long night. Gonna toss and turn now all of the lights. I'm taking pathetic to all new heights. Cause it's dark, I need a spark to ignite the black, just to shed a little light on the fact. Everything I see through my eyeball sight is shades of gray, black and white. Now the fact that I'm dealing with all that, plus rap and all of the contracts has got me in insomniac. Man, I'm lucky that my head's intact. In fact, it's not cause my head's in the clouds. You would think I was huffing, but I'm not, just mentally shoving everything aside to see what's coming. So when you talking to me, man, I ain't heard nothing. But don't get upset, don't take it to heart, cause you be doing that and it set us apart. I'm not walking on you like grass in a park. I'm just inking my success with check marks. Cause it all goes wrong tonight. Yeah, it's gonna be a long night. Gonna toss and turn now all of the lights. I'm taking pathetic to all new heights. Cause it's dark, I need a spark to ignite the black, just to shed a little light on the fact. Everything I see through my eyeball sight is shades of gray, black and white. I got achromatopsia and I don't wanna recover. And that's word on my mother, cause only when I'm awake is when I suffer. But when I dream, man, I see in color. So I ain't gonna wake up from this dream I'm living, cause the hater's mission is to catch you slipping. So I made a decision never to listen. I refuse to imprison myself in that position. You can't gain admission without ambition. So I'ma show my work like long division, cause I'ma be the best rap-matician, even if it kill me like head-on collision. Cause it all goes wrong tonight. Yeah, it's gonna be a long night. Gonna toss and turn out all of the lights. I'm taking pathetic to all new heights. Cause it's dark, I need a spark to ignite the black, just to shed a little light on the fact. Everything I see through my eyeball sight is shades of gray, black and white, black and white, black and white, black and white, black and white. Everything I see through my eyeball sight is shades of gray, black and white. Yeah. You know, it's funny, man. The thing about love is when you got them, you take for granted what it is. Then when you don't have them, you think about what you were. Like every time I think of it, every time I hear that song, smell that perfume, see that picture, here come the memories. Hey yo, we were. I was in my late teens, she was almost 18. Back when we were dating, I was anticipating her cheating, cause a certain someone was very persuading. Plus, all the rumors that were circulating were making me lose her and my mind at the same time, to the point that I'm literally shaking, breaking. I was mistaken, cause it was lust. They just sit back and watch us masturbating. And even though she said she didn't do it, I still fed into it. Guess I didn't put my head into it like I should've, damn. But shoulda, coulda, woulda, man, cause it's gone, dissolved, just like I can see you hiding behind that fake smile. You don't see all the while that I made you all the way down to your hairstyle. But that was that, what we were, not what we are. Cause you catching fireflies in the dark, and I got an eye that's made out of star. But this is this, what we are, girl, not what we were.
En el año 2002, cuando esta canción empezó, en el Residencia Maqueja Albona de Arecibo, ahí fue que conocí el amor que nunca olvido. Es como si me hubiera dado un tiro de Cupido. Porque tengo que sufrir este río de dolor, tan sufrido, confundido, lleno de insatisfacción, con el corazón roto en mil pedazos sin control. Ahí fue que sentí lo que se llama el amor. Lo que usaste, manipulaste con tu propia confusión. Ahí fue que nació el demonio que creó esta canción. Me fallaste, me usaste, abusaste de mi amor. La sorpresa de mi lírica fue lo que sucedió. Después que nos separamos no aguantaste presión y te atreviste a quitarte la vida que Dios te dio. Y te pregunto otra vez, ¿por qué lo hiciste? ¿Por qué lo hiciste? ¿Por qué lo hiciste?
Say bye before you go, at least stay. I can see you hiding behind that fake smile. You don't see all the while that I made you all the way down to your hairstyle. But that was that, what we were, not what we are. Cause you catching fireflies in the dark, and I got a knife that's made out of star. But this is what we are, girl, not what we were. I can see you hiding behind that fake smile. You don't see all the while that I made you all the way down to your hairstyle. But that was that, what we were, not what we are. What we were, what we were, what we were, what we are, not what we were. What we were, what we were, what we were, what we are, not what we were. Yeah.
Yo, Merc, listen, Crook just sent me right now just to get something done, you know what I mean? So I'm going to the booth right now.
Bendición, madre mía, como tú estás, iba tiempo que no te veía. Te ves muy bien, te ves llena de vida, mami tú te ves revivida. Y ahora que estás aquí, te quiero explicar lo que me ha pasado desde que te fuiste en el viaje funeral. No te voy a negar que por mi rochadera todo me salió mal. Me tuve que hasta que divorciar, ya mi hija Naira la tuve que abandonar. Pero eso no es nada, ahora que estás aquí, te quiero solo explicar.
It's been a lot of days, since you've been gone away, showing me how to be a man and a father every day, being a female and a mother in this southern world, because you're the cure of this pain that I could never show.
Ya me nace el primer varón y pa' que te pongas contenta le llamé igual que yo. 22 pulgadas y unas 9 libras y pa' que te rías se parece a mí. Como en aquellos días que tú me cuidabas, cuando me mimabas, cuando me cobijabas y también me protegías, cuando a veces me daba de cuenta que tú ni comías por darme un plato de comida. Esa es mi veía.
A lot of days, since you've gone away, showing me how to be a man and a father every day, being a female and a mother in this southern world, because the cure of this pain that I could never show.
Esa es mi viejilla que sin plato o vajilla siempre me orientaba y también siempre me decía lo que estaba pasando en el residencial, pa' que nada malo me fuera a pasar y los del otro bando no me fueran a matar, ni me vinieran a secuestrar, pa' que pudiera regresar pa' atrás a mi casa a cenar con la tranquilidad de que voy a ver a mi mamá.
You was a blessing that came down from heaven. In my veins will always flow your blood, no matter whatever happens in life. You'll be forever my number one girl. Can't wait to see you again in the next world. It's been a lot of days, since you've gone away, showing me how to be a
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? My name is Jrod on point. The G to the tango, the T to the tango. I am him. I'm your favorite brother, your mother's favorite son. Thank you so much to Amy Conway. Big shout out to Amy Conway with the mic check 1 2 1 2. Very so much appreciated. Today we're talking about multiple topics. Hopefully you have time. Today is one of those live streams that I really want to come here and have probably a couple of hours conversation about those topics that we're paying attention the most. Today we're going back to the KIELY RODNI case. We're going to chit chat a little bit about that and see if we miss anything. Talking about the Idaho 4. Few things here and there about the new takes. Hopefully y'all just saw my latest live stream talking about Ray and whatnot. If not, make sure that y'all go and subscribe to the On Point Rican. It's on the chat. Click on that account and make sure that y'all subscribe to the On Point Rican so y'all be able to talk to me in the commentary. Because again, as many of y'all know, and for those that don't know, I'm only here to live stream. This content is going to be later on over there on the On Point Rican. And if y'all want to commentate and have conversations about the topic that we are talking about today, please make sure to subscribe. It's very important to please make sure, pretty please, with Sherry on top, subscribe to the On Point Rican if you want to talk to Mademoiselle Levi Jrod on point. Today we have KIELY RODNI, Idaho 4, Nancy Guthrie, Lynette Hooker, and Nolan Wells. True crime with Jrod on point. I think that, in my opinion, that's the cases of more attention out there right now. And I think we have pretty good commentary about it. So in this channel, it's all live stream. You know, the format is a little bit different. Over here, we like to talk to the chat. We appreciate, as always, Amy Conway here. This live stream today is most likely to have great conversation with those in the chat. To make sure that if there's any questions, any doubts, any conversation that we might could have about it, please make sure, don't be shy. Talk to me in the chat so we could have great conversations about true crime. We have Amy Conway in the chat. She'll make sure that you have a great time in the chat and great conversation. Amy Conway also advise you and suggest to please make sure, pretty please, put a little bit of minute DNA on the like button. Just pause, no, did he not? Just blowing that like button, put a little bit of your DNA is very so much appreciated. That help us to get on the algorithm. It's a small channel, 2.4 thousand. That means 2,450 amazing subscribers. That I wish and I hope that whenever they see this live stream, they remember to go and subscribe to the On Point Rican. Just saying. Big shout outs to ya. Hit that like button and please make sure to like, subscribe, and share the content, which is very much appreciated. I think that we should start. Why not? With the case that brought me here to the YouTube true crime community, the KIELY RODNI case. The KIELY RODNI case. Oh my Lord. You see, the KIELY RODNI case put me in a state of mind of, I think it's time for me to have conversations about true crime with the world and start having different type of content, because you know, as y'all well know, I started here in YouTube long time ago. Oh my god, I think what, 16 years ago. In this channel I started uploading Call of Duty content. I used to stream, and I used to, you know, just go out there and put my gaming abilities on display here in this channel, in my leadership in the group, in the team that I was playing back then. So looking into diversify my portfolio as I'm growing. I'm started taking an interest into true crime. You know, having an amazing woman and beautiful children. You know, you might start thinking about, you know, what's right in life, and I started paying attention about true crime. It got to the point that it was a case that really changed a lot in my perspective about content. Because while I was paying attention to true crime, I got to listen to the case of Petito, Petito, and Brian Laundrie and whatnot. In that case, as the information started to flow in, I started understanding certain things, and I started taking I started forecasting what could have happened with the information that we was receiving. It got to the point that when they found Gabby, I was like, he had to do it, you know. He had to do it. It was really no other reason why she gonna disappear. He gonna take her vehicle, drive across country, and go back home without her. Then his parents acting shady and whatnot. I understood that it was something wrong there. It's crazy to see how it seems like, in my opinion, Brian's parents would try to help him out to get away with it or something, or to hide him for the time being. I don't know what was their plan or whatnot, but it seems that whatever they were trying to do didn't work. You know, that case, it was a sad finale overall for both families, and my thoughts and prayers to the Petito family. But that case got me thinking a lot as a father, and as a, you know, content creator. And by the time I realized the KIELY RODNI case flourished, and we kind of say bizarre behavior of the parents of Brian. Yeah, it was you see, I'm a parent, and I gotta tell you, like, if one of my children, forgive me God, like, ever made a mistake, we here, we are not gonna hide. We are not gonna act like, you know, what's fair is fair. And me as a parent, I'm not gonna sit here and cover. I can't cover the sun with the palm of my hand. I can't do that, you know. So I could only guess the type of state of mind of Brand's parents at that moment. But I think that if it was like better level-headed people surrounding the situation, I think that even Gabby would still be here this today. But yeah, we're using the Gabby Petito topic to lay a foundation with what we talking about today, and it's like my beginnings in true crime. Man, when the case of KIELY RODNI flourished, and it wasn't really that long ago, you know what I mean? Like what, 3 to 4 years? You know, it's like it still feels like it was yesterday.
Search and rescue.
The Nevada an autopsy confirmed
The search and rescue.
the Nevada County Sheriff Coroner.
The search for KIELY began.
She had a guy with her. She was asking me really weird questions, like in the sense of how do you put on your seatbelt?
Now we know we probably have it tied to Boca. This drop is a big drop.
A mother is missing her 16-year-old daughter. We need to find her, bring answers to this family.
We need to go get suited up.
Tonight, the weeks-long search for missing teenager KIELY RODNI.
You know how many times I watched that documentary? And every time I watch the documentary, it breaks my heart as it was the first time I seen it. Like the feeling doesn't go away at all. It was nights of non-sleep nights, just looking into information, making phone calls, try to reach out people from the West Coast, reaching out friends and family, and you see, I always enter in communication at the end of all with Nevada County Sheriff. Like, I never spoke with Placer County Sheriff. I never did. It was for me kind of like I don't know. It was a lot of things that didn't look right. And I was being very suspicious about Placer County Sheriff. I was really, really very suspicious about Placer County Sheriff. So I couldn't really trust them. I couldn't. Like, I did my homework on them, and then in the way I saw they were handling the case with Nevada County Sheriff, I was like, But then when Nevada County Sheriff took custody of the whole case, then I was in communications with them and whatnot for the finale of all. But you could tell, man, it was so many things wrong with this case. Like this Nick, the tow truck driver, he was no tow truck, it was a van. a service van, I guess.
See roadside assistance program. I got a call up in Truckee, Boca, for a battery call. So pretty much that means that the vehicle can't start. So I went en route up there, found the vehicle. At the time, I didn't realize that this was a situation until later on. But
let me stop you right there. You said you went to Boca.
Yes, sir.
So over near Boca Lake.
Yes, sir.
So not Prosser Lake, Prosser Creek Lake.
It's right by Crosser Creek.
Yeah, so just north. So you went to Boca.
At first, when I went there, I realized after my test that everything was working great on the vehicle. At that point in time, I did notice that she was very hesitant and very skeptical on everything that was going on. She was asking me really weird questions, in the sense of, how do you put on?
You see, I never agree with that interview. You see, when Nick, you see, it's certain things that people do for content, and I get it. That was the first time that I felt in my heart that Nick was not a ref up. Because, you're waiting for some way, somehow, that Ventures with Purpose is coming towards the area to look for KIELY RODNI. And you're waiting for them. You're waiting for them. And you position yourself in this case. You position yourself in this case so close to it all, with the possibility of being one of the persons that saw the seeing KIELY RODNI alive before she died. Because I don't know if y'all remember, it was a lot of people talking about oh, they came Saturday morning around 10 o'clock in the morning and dump her body and whatnot. After they seen Nick, the service guy and whatnot, they went back to Prosser and dump her body. Try to make the story fit. Putting Nick in front of the eyes of Adventure with Purpose with a narrative of the possibilities of KIELY RODNI being alive after the party takes the heat away from the party goers. I promise I'm trying to not be on the bullshit today. I promise. I'm trying not to. But sometimes it feels like I have to dumb it down for the true crime community to understand. And that makes me look like very PC of shitty. In other words, very piece of shit. I get it. I kind of enjoy it. But until the true crime community shows the opposite and shows that they have a little bit of smarts on their head, some of y'all, I cannot stop acting like this, because it was so much people pushing false narratives about this case, and it really sometimes angers me. When I listen to people talking about this case, and it just, it's no aura. It's no aura. It's no aura. It's no aura when they talking about it. It's like, it's just slow. So I always had in the back of my head, like, dude, this Nick guy, he's a narrative. He's a narrative op. He is. He had to be. The problem that I have with this is, right, is he was a narrative op called by Adventures with Purpose to create a false narrative for content, not in a malicious way. Or Nick was sent by the Truckee the Truckee ops, the people behind working with the alleged cover up, and knowing, you see, it was a theory out there that they call Adventures with Purpose. They call Adventures with Purpose to make sure that Adventures with Purpose go through the lakes, go through the area, put their content, and then KIELY RODNI not found. Because they were expecting Adventures with Purpose to take the heat away from the lake. I hope Amy Conway's following me. Am I gonna wake her up? She probably gonna be like, get the fuck out of here, Jrod. You are not doing this shit today, bro. Why you fucking them up? Why you putting this shit out after so many years? Well, I probably because I got tired of holding shit in. Big shout out to Megs. She came and visited me yesterday on the live stream. Big shout out to Megs. Big shout out to Megs. But it was a theory. It was conversations out there about they were trying to use Adventures with Purpose as part of the co-op. Because again, if y'all well known, Adventures with Purpose was called in, right, to help. But the expectations were to have Adventures with Purpose come into the lakes, make the search on the areas that they were told to look for her. And they never expected Adventures with Purpose to take their own initiative to go outside of what they were being told by Placer County Sheriff and Nevada County Sheriff. Because they were told, don't worry about Prosser Lake. We already cleared that. This is the words allegedly on I'ma have to do it. Word of Doug Bishop. Word of Doug Bishop was that he was told by Nevada County, the Nevada and Placer County Sheriff, do not worry about Prosser Lake. Do not worry about Prosser Reservoir, because we focus our efforts on that lake from the very beginning, and it's 100 to 100 air, land, and water covered. We all our efforts and all the money that we put up in this search. Go over there by the other side. You go over there. where we told you to go, you know, where Nick was over there to the other lake. But don't worry about Prosser Lake. We had that covered, right? So they were expecting Adventures with Purpose to actually listen to what authorities said, and they were expecting to trust authorities. Because again, if you're working with authorities, in their minds, if authorities tell you, you should trust me, bro, you should trust them. Amy Conway, I don't know if you're still here, but let me know if I'm fucking them up a little too much. I slowed down. I promise. I'm not trying to be too ahead of my time in YouTube true crime. I'm just she said she here. She. Yeah, let me know if I'm doing a little too much. Let me know if I'm doing a little too much. But then Adventures with Purpose decide to take the initiative and go back to Prosser and go to Prosser Lake and do their own. Thank you, Amy. And do their own investigation of the waters, following their own ethic, their own line of morals. This is why the whole reason of Nevada County Sheriff and Placer County Sheriff got mad, and the families got mad at Adventures with Purpose. The whole reason why they got mad with Adventures with Purpose, in my opinion, as it looks like, they were expecting Adventures with Purpose to ignore and omit the obvious. By the time Adventures with Purpose got to Prosser Lake, they have plenty information from people. They were literally on Facebook telling the truth about what happened and who's involved. Since day one, it was known. Since day one, it was known that KIELY RODNI was dumping the water inside of her vehicle to get rid of the body, to cover what happened to her before the body got into the water. And who did that to her? So when Nevada County Sheriff and Placer County Sheriff, it seems like, in my opinion, they wanted to have more coverture with the help of Adventures with Purpose. They inspected Doug Bishop. I want people to pay attention. That day, Jrod did not went with them. For whatever reason, Jrod did not went with him. For whatever reason. When the KIELY RODNI case at that moment is the biggest case on the docket at that moment. The biggest case in the docket. Hot out of the oven. Breaking news. And it was the first time the Adventures with Purpose was about to help on a hot case like that. It's weird for me to see that Jrod did not went with him. And I think that Doug Bishop having plenty information ahead of time of what happened there. Because remember, you have to pay attention to everything. People say like, oh, don't listen to the conspiracy theorists. Don't listen to this, don't listen to that. But then if you're listening to the Truckee group on Facebook, everybody was peeling the beans. Everybody was peeling the beans, which in criminal cases, it seems that we have this behavior of people that knows about a crime, right? Told God this story was weird, in my opinion. Yes, yes, yes. And I think that Nick was the person that hold on, not Nick. Never mind. I'm gonna leave that for some other day. I need to look into that. But I believe that Doug, knowing the information that he had previous before getting to the area, he had a good idea that Kylie was in the water all along, and it was a spoof of search. In my opinion, Doug Bishop knew that something was wrong, and it's the possibility of police helping the cover up. That it was a great chance that everything looks in the way it looks like, because Nevada County Sheriff and Placer County Sheriff and Truckee Police and everybody that he was allegedly in the search, they were all, as always in true crime, we got to protect the children. We got to protect the minors that he was in that party. There are families of such and such and such. We got to protect the adults that they weren't even supposed to be there, but they are families of such and such and such. Oh, we have to protect minors, teenagers, adults, all partying together, allegedly drugs and alcohol and all this other shit. Breaking up curfews and all these other shit. They would have put a lot of parents into a lot of trouble. And this is family members of family members of family members in the Senate and powerful places in politics. And as always, in this wonderful true crime history in the world of America, it seems like that if you got money, you are well connected, you could actually get away with murder. That's in my opinion. I don't know. That's word of Donald Trump. So I'm only here as a witness. I'm only here as a witness. In my opinion, Doug Bishop saw that one opportunity to do right. In my opinion, Doug Bishop knew that RODNI was in the water all along. But he had to play it out like, oh, yeah, no, we just here for content or whatnot. You know, we just sweep the waters, act like we're looking, and we'll be at your way, and that might help you to control the narrative that RODNI was never in the water, that she was abducted. Oh, right? RODNI was not in the water because she was abducted. That's word of Sammy Smith. hey, look over there. Look over there. Don't worry about what's going on here, right in front of your nose. Don't worry about what's going on here. You look over there. All right. That's word of Sammy Smith, right? So in my opinion, Doug Bishop had the opportunity of the lifetime to do right, to be a servant of God. And whatever consequences after that, it is what it is. That's why I support to the 100% Doug Bishop and everything he does. That's a good guy right there. Big shout out to Doug Bishop. But Doug Bishop played out very good. He went by morals and by due process. This is what we do when we're looking for missing people. And we cannot listen to what authorities have to say, because we have to be independent. We have to do our own investigation, our own underwater investigation. We have to be free to decide where and when and how we're going to look for someone in the water. So I guess under those premises, Doug Bishop round up the troops, and there they went to the water, finding KIELY RODNI where I believe he knew she was. A lot of people are gonna say like, oh yeah, he turned his back on the state. But I believe that if he would have ignored that it was a possibility that KIELY RODNI was in the water. In other words, every story that he was told in Facebook that he was not told to police. I want to say everybody went to Facebook to tell the truth of what happened to KIELY RODNI, but none of those people went to the police. And as long as they go to social media and they put it out there and confess in social media, they feel better because they get to say, well, I told ya. But then we get to tell them, but you dumb son of a bitch did not went to police for them to have you in the legal testimony of you saying, I saw such and such and such person doing this to KIELY. And then after that, whatever happened, they threw her in the back hatch of the her own SUV, buckled her up in the back so her body would not float out, because they knew they needed to open the windows and shit to make sure that shit hit the bottom. Somebody got paid electronically. Somebody got paid electronically before KIELY RODNI went into the water because that person did not want to touch that CRV until he get paid. Oh, did I say he? But then none of y'all went to the police and telling everything or anything that y'all spoke on Facebook. So due to that, is my opinion that, yeah, Doug Bishop knew exactly where KIELY was the whole time. Because people on Facebook, where it was like one of his main sources, people on Facebook was saying this. People on Facebook was telling other people she's in the water. But none of those people went to police. They went to social media and confessed to social media, but none of them talked to the police. So what Doug Bishop gonna do? Oh, you gonna tell me that I have 16-year-old daughters? And listen, I got the opportunity to show how much of a man I am, how much of a dad, how much of a good human being I am. Do you think that me knowing that he's a girl in the water, while I see police and helicopters and dogs sniffing in the water and shit like that, and where I believe she is, because what I see that a lot of people is saying, do you think I'm gonna get there? I'm not gonna get inside the processor at this one spot that I know she is? Doug Bishop wouldn't left Truckee without getting into the water in Prosser Lake. And that's my firm belief. Doug Bishop wouldn't left Truckee without swimming the whole Prosser if he had to. And guess what? Where he had the gut feeling that she was, that's exactly where she was. Where people in Facebook were saying that she was, that's exactly where she was. So you're going to tell me that if they were right on where Kylie Rodney was, you're going to tell me they were not right on everything else that they say, who did what, did who, and such threw Kylie in the water, and they got paid for it? Because this is a kid that is known for dumping vehicles in lakes and shit, and it was all the theories that Nick, the alleged service guy, was at the party with his girlfriend. It was people saying that Nick, it was the one advising about how to buckle Kylie Rodney in so she don't come out the water. And that's why he said whatever he said about the seatbelt. Because it was his guilty conscience screaming out of his mouth. Allegedly. Allegedly. You know, true crime. We don't know shit. Right? Allegedly. People discrediting a fire cam footage that it shows a group of people. It was 60, 70 to 80 people between the bottom of the tree line and the top of the hill. You could see it was cameras and people walking and people with camera flashlights and shit. Flashlights in the head. Dirt bikes, four-wheelers. You could tell. You could tell on the dark, just with the movement of the lights. You could tell what's going on. You could tell how much people is and where those people are. There's a lot of things going on in that footage, though. We went through that footage, and meanwhile, it was a lot of YouTubers over here talking like, oh, yeah, you can't trust that footage. You can trust what? That you see Kylie Rodney CRB going into the water while you see a vehicle with the lights off pushing Kylie Rodney's vehicle into position. You also see that after Kylie Rodney vehicle was put in position, few seconds later, here the vehicle goes. And it looks like while he's in the water, it seems like someone went into the water with the vehicle to make sure that the vehicle goes to where it's deeper. You could tell when the vehicle is buoying, and you could tell because there's no current, with the vehicle fell, that the vehicle is being pushed towards the deep side, where it flipped and went to the deep side. It would not happen by itself because there's no current from the other side to drag the vehicle to where it was. It could be only done by hand. It seems somebody was wet. I don't know. It seems like somebody went back home wet. Right, Sammy? Allegedly. I don't know nothing. So the vehicle goes in the water. As soon as the vehicle goes in the water, the vehicle they put Kylie Rodni vehicle in position, turn on the light, the front lights, and go around back to the Y, to the T Street. Then he goes to outside and goes to the sanctuary. He turns the lights, turn around, and go back to point A. The vehicle goes in the water. The vehicle goes in the water, and immediately it's like dirt bikes and other vehicles going around exactly the area right where she was. It was vehicles. It was vehicles before Kylie vehicle went into the water. They sent a dirt bike. They sent dirt bikes all the way around the shore to go to the other side where it's another road, another trail that goes that way, to make sure that nobody comes out of that area to see and witness nothing. So they have people in position watching, probably with walkie-talkies or something, waiting for the vehicle to get into the water. As soon as the vehicle went into the water, you see those dirt bikes coming back. It was people around the CRV when the CRV went into the water. It was people witnessing, seeing, watching the CRV going into the water, seeing and watching the people that is putting the CRV in the water and taking it to the deep side, floating it and flip it, all by hand. That's how much that fire cam footage could tell you. It could tell you there was shitload of people around Kylie Rodni when Kylie Rodni went into the water. Accident or not, it was a shitload of people that knew what the fuck she was, and they didn't say a motherfucking thing. And I think that's all I got to say about the Kylie Rodni case. Let's see if we hop into the Idaho 4 real quick. Yeah, the Kylie Rodni case, it gets me in the bad mood. It does. It does gets me in the bad mood. It does gives me in a bad mood. Yes, Amy Conway, that's why I said that. I think you following me 100% what I'm talking about. But yes, the Kylie Rodni case, it gets me upset. So now we're going to talk about the Idaho 4 case. What's new in the Idaho 4 case outside of the side situation? Let's see what has been going on this month in the conversation of the Idaho 4. All right, let's see what we got here. We're just going to go over the titles real quick. We got Mr. J and Bree, they're revealing at number 1. Let's see what J and Bree got here, man. Let's see. I haven't watched none of his shit. What's the topics? What J and Bree got going on here? Hold on. Let me make myself a little bit more useful. I think that's okay, right? Let's see what Jay and Bree got going on here. Well, what he got to say? They're revealing IDAHO. A day ago. What a coincidence. Right after I said yesterday the Brian Kohlberger, I said yesterday. I don't know when he put this video out. But yesterday I said that the Brian Kohlberger is coming out. It might take 2 more years. But yeah, in my opinion, Brian Kohlberger is coming out. And what why and Bree got here, what he said? The truth will set Brian Kohlberger free, and Cyree shows the way. Amy Conway, I bet you Amy Conway's like, what the fuck he's about to say now? I have to agree. Fuck. Is it the first time that I find myself agreeing with Jay and Bree? Amy's like, yo, he about to say some shit. And I did. Like, I'm agreeing with Jay and Bree. Like, I haven't even watched the video. I'm not gonna watch it, but I have to agree with him. I have to agree with him because Cyree, even though he's flip-flopping now, he knows what's wrong with the case. He lost a lot of opportunities. He lost a lot of jobs. He lost credibility. When Hitler, when Steven Hitler called Cyree a conspiracy theorist and burned him to the stake in open court while Cyree was in an open call ready to talk to the judge, and the judge was like, pew, peasant, pew, hut, too. I don't want to talk to you. I say what I say because I could say, and bitch, you ain't nothing that you could do. That's what the judge did. He literally ruined. He literally ruined Cyree's career. Literally ruined his career. That's why you see Cyree flip-flopping on. I forgot the name of those girls. The guards of fashion, I guess. I don't know, that's their name, whatnot. That's the whole reason why he's flip-flopping. Because he exposed. Oh, not custodies of fashion. Okay. I mean, because they very fashionist though. Like yeah, like I'm giving them props. You see, I'm changing my ways. I'm being nice and polite. I'm being nice and polite. Okay. I'm being nice, right? Changing my ways, changing my ways. Click like and subscribe, share the content. So the custody queens, right? Custody queens. All right, cool. Got you. Thank you, Amy Conway. Very so much appreciated. This is why you see Cyree in such a dismantle, trying to fix his credibility, and not in my opinion, he don't even want to fix his credibility. He just want to sell a book. He don't care about his credibility. If he wouldn't care anything about his credibility, he wouldn't came out and said what he said in the Custody Queens. Big shout out to the Custody Queens. Custodies of fashion. Big shout out. Big shout out. Right. If he wouldn't care even a little bit about his credibility, he wouldn't flip-flop. He wouldn't. He wouldn't sit there and act like a state narrative. He even talked like he was not a expert for the defense team. He's literally talking like he's an expert for the prosecution. When he was talking about prosecution, what the prosecution had, he talking about, yeah, what we had. Fuck out of here. What? He said too much. When the tongue get loose, and he's not allowed up here. Like when he's not a lot up here, and the tongue get loose. Listen, people will say the stupidest shit ever. And listen, I don't know if it's being my criticism to Pavo. He been doing a little better work. He been doing a little better work, in my opinion. But he's still missing the big picture, the bigger fish. He's still like he has not landed yet. I don't know if Pavo will ever look at my counter ever again after how much I have cooked him. But if y'all want to clip it and send it to Pavo, all right, let him know that he's very close, but he's missing the big picture, the bigger fish. Tell Jay and Bree that I said that. He's missing the bigger picture. He's missing the bigger fish. He's still confused. He's talking a lot of good shit. I gotta say, he's talking a lot to good shit. But that good shit needs to be precise. Because right now it's around the bush. This is what Jay and Bree's doing. Jay and Bree's going around the bush, and I'm like, he's about to get it. It's like I'm over here like he's about to say it. Say it, goddammit. Me and you know in the back of your head, you know that the name Jack D, it has to come out your mouth one day. And you are going to say, I'm salty. I'm salty, YouTube True Crime, for missing these details. Salty. Salty, Jrod on point. Salty. Because you always wanted to tell me. You always was reaching out me and banging the fuck out of me. So hopefully one day you land, and then now you could be the tip of the spear. But not until you still little mini me with more views. You still mini me. With more views. Okay? You mini me with more views. But you're not me yet. And I don't think you'll ever get there. But I see potential in you. I see potential in you that if you start listening to me, you will land. Who knows? I mean, you already got the views. You just need to talk the right shit. You almost there. But soon as you forget about the Aryan Nation bullshit, the drug deal going wrong, and all these other stupidity, and you stuck in your head the name Jack the Cool, you might get somewhere in this case. Not until. They're revealing Idaho calling Side BS and the Kopaka knife. We having a Yembri talking about Kopaka. Very interesting. Okay? Very interesting. They're revealing Idaho truth about Ethan's hair, Cyrus react part 3. But what Cyrus gonna say about that? You know what Cyrus gonna say about that? He gonna say, huh? Cyrus gonna say like, huh? Like what? Hair on who hand? What? Oh, skin cells and whose nails? What? Extracurricular blood on the sheath and everywhere else on the crime scene, and it doesn't have nothing to do with Cole Berger. What? That it was male and female DNA involved in this crime scene and whatnot, and no one got mentioned. And I guess Brian did it by himself. Like is evidence that he did not do it by himself. Is evidence that it could not be done by one person by himself. Is evidence that it was multiple weapons. Is evidence that it was torture. It was torture while killing and post-mortem. Just the wounds. Just the wounds, the type of wounds, the work that it takes to create those wounds. It tells you the 7 to 8 minute bullshit don't make sense. Just that by itself. By the way, the link is in the chat. For those that want to pop up and talk your shit. Just the forensic report by itself, it tells you the other bullshit about Brian Kohlberger doing this by himself. In 8 minutes. So where are we gonna leave Dylan Martinson saying like, yeah, we was all in the living room dancing, laughing, having a good time and whatnot, and then it was screams in the 3rd floor. So if it was screams in the 3rd floor, that just tells me that you avoiding saying like, oh yeah, we saw someone suspicious going to the 3rd floor. No, you straight up saying, no, we was all dancing, having fun downstairs, and then so KIELY ran downstairs saying something about Maddie being attacked or whatnot. But then Dylan Martinson stops everything what she was saying. I don't know if she glitched back saying like, oh shit, I'm talking some stupid shit. Let me shut the fuck up. Because right after she said that, she stops. What happened to KIELY? Did she went back upstairs? That what you did what anyone else did? You know what I'm saying? Like what everyone else did when you saw KIELY coming downstairs, screaming and yelling that Maddie was being attacked. Where KIELY go? What happened? That she got dragged back upstairs, and either or that tells me that you knew who was inside of the fucking house the whole time. When she said that to the cop, she don't talk about, oh yeah, we saw this weird guy going upstairs and whatnot, but we didn't say nothing because, like, I mean, I thought it was normal, someone that you don't fucking know. So obviously, if that story never came and flourished, that means that the whole thing is bullshit. So if Dylan Morrison tell you one story in the body cam and then tells a whole different story on the testimony, and then the cops tell a whole different testimony on the PCA that they said that she said, but she never did. Is it anyone seeing what the fuck is going on here? Is it me? Is it me? You have multiple DNAs, blood DNA. They don't have nothing to do with the victims, don't have nothing to do with Brian Kohlberger, but it has to do everything to do with whoever killed them. It's proof and evidence that it was other people there, that it was not Brian Kohlberger and it was not the victims. It was other people that he was there. It was other blood of someone else that he had nothing to do with the victims, nothing to do with Brian Kohlberger. It was blood, skin cells, and hair particles. You got hair, you got skin cell DNA under the fingernails, males and females. You got blood on the crime scene, fresh to investigate. You have a Jack Decor as your #1 suspect, and you keep that on the wraps and didn't share that. And when the name Jack Decor came to flourish in a press conference, November 23rd, 2022, y'all said that y'all don't believe that Jack Decor had anything to do with that. But then Legacy Media and YouTube true crime content creators took that for face value and went out there saying, oh yeah, Jack Decor is clear. Where? How? When in the middle of the investigation that it looks like this motherfucker did it, while you in the middle of an investigation with blood to confirm that they could have done it. You have blood. And I told y'all, don't be surprised. And I told y'all many times, don't be surprised if one day you get to find out that the blood that it was inside of Kaylee's room and in the sheath and all this other shit, one of the donors of that blood DNA was Jack Decor. I told y'all this years ago. I told y'all, don't be surprised if one day by force they have to admit that Jack Decor blood wasn't that crime scene, that Jack Decor got hurt while killing Kaylee and her friends. I told y'all, don't be surprised, because in my opinion, you might hear it probably a few years until, but don't be surprised. Don't be surprised. Because this job could only be done within. Yeah, everybody go and take a look at Jay and Bree. He keep putting the content out. Not precise. Not torch my likey. But he putting content out that if you read between the lines, you might be able to understand it. But, you know, outside of the Cyril situation, it's really not much going on in the Idaho Fall. It's a lot of content creators that trying to yeah, and that about hiding exculpatory evidence behind the FBI badge. Because allegedly all the exculpatory evidence was put behind an FBI badge. And that's the excuse to make it secret. Oh, we cannot give you that. Well, you know what I'm saying? Well, we can't give you that. But you know that Brian Kohlberger is innocent. Why you don't say or do something, you idiots? Oh, that's me. Oh, at least I'm in the algorithm. You see, this is why none of the big content creators. This is why none of the big content creators can say like that they have not seen my content. They can talk shit. They could say whatever they talk about. But look at in the same places that you find them, you find me. You know what I mean? Look at you elves. Look at you elves. Look at you. Look at Jrod point around the Jewels. Huh? Look at Jrod point again. More Jrod point. More Jrod point. More Jrod point. Okay. Okay. More Jrod. I'm putting the content out though. I'm putting the content out. It's really not much going on in the Idaho full Brian Kohlberger case because they. Let me see what this idiot is talking about. What if Brian only conspire? This is coming out of a person that says that he's in communication with Brian Kohlberger. Get the fuck out of here, A.R. Hayes, bro. This is coming out of somebody that allegedly is in communication through mail with Brian Kohlberger. Is you fucking serious, bro? And you're gonna, what if Kohlberger was just an accessory in the Idaho folk crime? This is how I know when people is not here for the right reasons. This is why I do not agree at all whatsoever with anything that A.R. Hayes talk about. Like it's like after we did that one show together and I saw what was the plan and shit, like, yeah, let's just be friends with all these other content creators and their subscribers gonna come to our channels because I was like, fuck out of here, bro. I do not want no one subscribers. I don't want nobody subscribers. I don't. I want to be free. I want to be free to say what I got to say about whoever I got to say it, whenever I feel that I got to say what I got to say, whenever the fuck I got to say it. And I don't feel like, oh, but if I say it, I'm going to lose 100 to 200 subscribers. Fuck yeah. Y'all could all kick rocks. Don't give no fucks. Jrod, me, don't care. I don't. I don't. I'm a grown-ass man. And when I have to tell another grown-ass man how the fuck I feel about you and how I see it and the way the bullshit that you bring to the table and shit like that, yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I don't need to I don't need to hang out with content creators and their channels for like this is the same shit that Harsh Reality and all these other people is doing. Oh, let's bring people that is giving like people that is making numbers. I have 100K. If I bring Pablo, if I bring Lana, if I bring Birdie, if I bring JB Gunner, if I bring these people all to my platform that has numbers, my channel will grow. As long as I'm in a good thing with them and I keep talking good about them and putting content where we'll reference to them and whatnot, and I get their community and my community engaged and whatnot, and we could all grow. Nah, fuck you, bro. Fuck growing. I don't want to grow like that. I want people that subscribe to Jrod on Point because they know I'm the realest. Because they know that it don't matter if I'm cool with you, you better watch your mouth. Yeah. Like, watch your mouth. Don't say stupid shit. Don't come here to YouTube true crime. Say a whole bunch of stupid shit. Shit that don't make no sense. Like, I know you try to stretch the content. I know you're looking for angles to put in an Idaho 4 that might go viral, but it's angles that don't go nowhere. So obviously you're only here for the clicks and likes and improvise and bring some titles to the shit, some topics that other people are talking about that don't have nothing to do with nothing, and you talking about it because they have a whole bunch of 1,000 views, but doesn't get you nowhere within the case. This is the same thing that Casey was talking about yesterday, about a whole bunch of big true crime content creators talking about a whole bunch of shit that won't get you nowhere in the Idaho 4. Because they mentioning names, they mentioning situation, they mentioning possibilities. But when you're mentioning names and possibilities, they all have to come from within the case, from within day one, from within hour 0. The story of the Idaho 4 is already cemented. Any other name, any other story, any other angle is gonna flop and it's gonna go nowhere. Yeah, you might get some views. Yeah, my people will pick on it and talk about it just for the heck of it. But it's gonna get nowhere. I don't want to be that type of content creator. I don't want to be the content creator we'll sit here and look for friends in the YouTube true crime community for their community to subscribe to me, and whenever the fuck I gotta burn the fuck out of them and fucking tell them, hey, you wrong, and you content sucks. Whenever the heck I gotta do that, then it's gonna have a whole bunch of butthurt people like, oh my god, why you talking about Lana like that? Why you talking about you else like that? Oh my god, why AR Hayes? Shut the fuck up. And you're a grown ass person. Fuck out of here. This is why I don't mesh with none of these people, because they weird. They put they talk weird. They put weird titles. They talk about weird shit, and they get the most views. Saying some weird shit, stupid shit. It's like, dude, like, if you see and saw what happened, why the fuck you talking about anything else outside of the what happened? Like, no, I'm not here for that shit. I'm not here for that. And then see here like Harsh Reality and complain when he lose a couple of 1,000 subscribers because he talking shit about paparazzi. He talk shit about He said, man, I talk shit about I'm not even talking shit about Bree, and I lose 1,000 subscribers. But guess what? That's why I don't hang out with y'all like that. Nah, let's say I go to Harsh Reality show. He said like 2 years ago he won me in his show, right? So I go to his show, right? Then Anyway, his chat hate me. So that's why he's not gonna bring me to his show, because his chat hate me. Cause I have dunked on harsh, like I have burned up. Listen, for how much truth, in my opinion, truth that I have spoke about Harsh and how weird he sometimes is. Like, I do appreciate Harsh in certain things. I do appreciate Harsh in certain things. But this British nigga is weird as fuck. Like, he wanna act like he real and cool and just a regular Joe and shit, but he act like a fucking square. Like, he doesn't. Like, you can't be cool and a square at the same time, bro. You can't be cool and a square at the same time. You cannot act cool for the camera, but then when the camera shut off, you're a fucking weirdo. You can't be that, though. You see, the person that I'm here in the camera, when I shut off the camera, you will see the same person. Like, this is not a character. This is actually Jrod on point. This is me. Like, this is not no created character. This is not a egocentric persona. No, it's just me. Listen, people could tell you that knows me for a long time. They have talked to me over the phone. It's like, dang, Jay, like, you don't change, bro. You the same, like the same guy in the camera. You say on the phone, like, I could tell you real. And yes, I am real. Like, I cannot be like, oh yeah, I want you on my show for the past 2 years. How harsh? I want you in my show. Yeah, man, we need to set it up, but I've been so busy. He had after he said that to me, he had everybody else but me. And I'm like, so why said it? Why you gonna say you're gonna have me on your show and never do? Like, don't be nice. I don't need you. Like, if you ask me if I go to your show, I'll make you look bad, bro. I'll make you look bad. I will make you look bad. Like, because I'll be, hey, thank you for having me. So now, can we talk? Like, for real, can we talk? And if he say, yeah, we could talk, oh man, he's not gonna like none of what I got to say. None of what I got to say. Not about the KIELY RODNI case, not about the Idaho focus. Again, the only thing that I could bang him about is about the information that he provides to the people. And then when he provide the information to the people and then don't give no credit when credit is due of the real source of all, I get a problem with that. You know what I'm saying? So I know he know that if I ever be on his show, I will embarrass the fuck out of him. Because he's like, no, stop playing with me, bro. You know who's the Don. You know from who you got it. You know from who you got it from. You know from who you got it from. You can't hide it in your content, bro. You can't hide me in your content. You can't, like. You cannot hide me. Listen, people that has watched me for years, go and watch your content and they know from where you got it from. You know how many times I go live and I say what I say here, and I give you info and I give you angles and I give you stuff here in my live streams. Like, we could go back like for couple of few years, and I have multiple live streams and multiple videos. We have talked about everything and anything in this channel as a small channel. And then by the time I realize and I look at harsh reality topics in channel, I like, is it really like you really like? I mean, I thought I was a piece of shit. I thought I was a piece of shit. I thought, you know what I mean? I'm like, I get surprised, and she's like, he's a bigger piece of shit than me. And here we go, harsh reality, talking about the same shit that I was talking about, but he put it on his own words. He brings an Eddie, and he bring Discord. He gets it from everywhere else, but he never has said nothing that I have said before, and then you elaborate on it. No, no. You know what, Harch? It's okay, bro. It's okay. It's okay, bro. I'm cool. Like, you can't be mad at him. Like, you could be disappointed, but you can't be mad at Harch because Harch gonna do what Harch do, which is harsh things. So, big shout out to Harch. Fuck out of here. But yeah, it's really nothing to talk about the Idaho fall. Like, it's really nothing to talk about. Like, at this day today, that's why you have not seen me like coming out to really talking about none of the new shit that they like. When I come up again, I spoke about the Cyrus situation because Amy Conway wanted to know my take on that. So I was like, all right, cool. I'm just gonna go live and talk about it. So like that, Amy Conway get my my take on that though. Let me see here. Viviana Suave. Suave, rico. Ay, ay, ay. Suave. Ay, ay, ay. Rico. Ay, ay, ay. Big shout out to Viviana Suave. Suave. Big shout out to you. Viviana said maybe content creators have lost views because the disappointment of BK taking a plea or the case is closed in their opinion. Maybe it was time to move on. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, big shout out to Suave. Suave. Big shout out to you, Viviana. You know what I'm saying? I tell you what though. When Brian Kohlberger pleaded guilty, that's when he became more innocent than ever. That's like for people like me that have followed this case and see that it knows the ins and outs of this case like I do, and have talked to like again Kara, prolonged conversations and deep conversations, and spoken to Brett Payne, Captain Dillinger, and get their perspective and whatnot. And talk with many other YouTube true crime content creators that we have broken down this case in such a manner all the way to the T that big shout out to Tell It to Ellie. What Tell It to Ellie been doing? Hey girl, look at Tell It to Ellie. Look at her with her AI face. Ain't that the cutest AI face that you could ever put in the YouTube, Abby? Ain't Tell It to Ellie one of the biggest AI character in YouTube true crime as we speak today. Big shout out, a round of applause to Tell It to Ellie. I'm not subscribed to her no more, and she don't come around. I don't go around, and leave me the fuck alone, because I don't like to be cool with fake people that I don't know who they are. Like, I can't listen, dude. If your character is AI generated, like everything else, and the shit that you talk about is just like the shit that Bubbly Waters is talk about, and the same shit that other people is talking about, Translucent and Jeff H. Listen, Amy, let me know if you're still here. I need to talk to you. We'll have to talk about this shit. Like, big shout out to Tell It to Ellie. can't listen, dude. Like, you got 3,000 plus subscribers. I have a 600 subscriber channel that he gets more views than you. I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know why. But big shout out to you. Tell it to Ellie. Amy Conway say, I'm here. Amy, we're gonna have to talk to Scully. We have to talk to Scully, because what a coincidence that from the 5 accounts, I have all 5 accounts from Jeff H. Block. I have 5 accounts from Jeff H. Block. All 5 accounts have the same Abby, which the Abby means they all have the same pictures on all those 5 accounts. What a coincidence that one of those 5 accounts that I have blocked and is confirmed a Jeff H account has the name Scully on it. So let me find out that the Scully that we've been talking to, that I made a moderator in the On Puerto Rican channel, let me find out that that Scully that now we cool with, let me find out that it's Jeff H sneaking in again. But why? Why you want to talk to me, bro? Yes, Amy Conway. Yeah, Jeff H is a weirdo. Yes, Amy Conway. I'm gonna have to show you. I'm gonna have to show you. Hold on. Let me look at it. Hold on. I'm gonna have to show you, because I cannot put that jacket on Scully without showing you evidence, right? All right, cool. All right, cool. All right, cool. 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 Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Can you see this? Can you see those names and you see Jeff H? Jeff H right here. This is the same one. Hold on. Look at, look at Jeff H right here, right? Jeff H. Jeff H. And look at the Abby. Look at the picture of Jeff H, right? I'm going to go up. Look at the picture right here where it says Scully's a cool dude. Scully's a cool dude. Scully is a cool dude. Your favorite troll. 6-string sizzling. That's Jeff H. Just in case Jeff gets sniped all the time in Schoolman's chat. Okay. All right. Keep your eye on that. I knew I needed to talk to you about it. Keep an eye on that. Because Jeff H has Elantra Bugguard. Elantra Bugguard is his account. Your favorite troll. 6-string sizzling. Scully, a cool dude. So he used the name Scully. Look at Black Hawk. I got blocked. Dr. Thrifty. Dr. what? Stinky. I just needed to say that because we keeping an eye on Jeff H. So what about if we talk about the Nancy Guthrie case? The Nancy Guthrie case. What a case, huh? It's a case that it looks like they kill this poor lady. It seems like they killed this poor lady, Nancy Guthrie, and then report her missing. Attack sheriff arrived. Nancy Guthrie home. What's going on here?
Got attacked. Breaking news. Sheriffs called to Nancy.
Let's see what JLR Investigates got to say here, man. Let's big shout out to JLR. It seems everything is being I told you that JLR shit with Magnolia was going nowhere. I told you about this. That was not going anywhere. Like, that was, in my opinion, all a Magnolia intent to make money because he didn't want her to be with her no more. It's like, fuck out of here, leave me the fuck alone. And then he break up with her, and now she want to just do stupid shit to like sue him and give him a bad name and shit like that. Fuck out of here. We have seen that happen before. I don't know who the fuck she thinks she is. All right, let's see what JLR has to say about it. Nancy Guthrie
Sunday. I want to share breaking news. Sheriffs called to Nancy Guthrie's home again after a YouTuber got attacked by a driver of a vehicle who almost swerved into him while streaming out front of Nancy Guthrie's home. This is crazy, folks. Sleuth Intuition was out in front of Nancy Guthrie's home and a vehicle flew by him and almost ran their vehicle into him, swerved into him, and it looks like on purpose. Then the sheriffs arrived to the scene, and I want to share what Sleuth said to the sheriffs. This is coming from Sleuth Intuition. He was live streaming yesterday, Friday evening, actually Saturday.
You see, in my opinion, all that is going on with the Nancy Guthrie case, like, listen, they don't want the coverage. They want to bury this under the rug. They want to bury the Nancy Guthrie case under the rug. It's like I told you, it's my opinion that Nancy Guthrie was murdered, and to throw the investigation and the investigators off, they reported her missing. So that way, again, look that way, look this way while the body goes this way. Look this way while the body going this way. In my opinion, they killed Nancy Guthrie, got rid of the body, and then reported her missing. That's that simple. And who could have done it? In my opinion, her own family. It's no one else. It's no one else outside of her own family. So when people keep when people talk about all this other stuff that don't have nothing to do with no one, because you could say whatever you could say. Look at the Drunk Turkey show, keep putting spew out there. I bet. Keep looking at the guy, and then listen, man. I don't know how slow people could be. But at this point, I could see people preparing the narrative and getting ahead of the curve before they do things. Look, we got JLR looking inside of septic tanks and shit. Oh my God. Inside the sewers and everything. That's content, man. That you can't go wrong. It's content. It is content, but slow intuition. This is the guy almost get ran over by listen, is no one, and I repeat, this gonna age like fine wine. Is no one outside the family that could have done this. Even the guy on the camera, trying to cover the camera up and stuff like that, with the mask and the gloves and the backpack, the guy right here, right? If you ask me, it had the same build of Tommaso. And under the mask, you could see the separation between the mask and the skin, and between is beard. It's an angle, and y'all could do your own homework. It's an angle. Hold on, let me see if I could put it together here real quick for y'all. Let me see if I could show y'all real quick what I'm talking about. This guy in the camera, he even have the same body build. He had the same body build of Tommaso, the son-in-law. He had the same body build. Stupid. Fucking stupid. Hold on. You see, it showed it. It showed it. I missed it. Hold on. Right here. Bingo. Bingo. Right here. There is the beard. Right here. Here's the bottom of the goatee of Tommaso's beard, in my opinion. I don't know nothing. Listen, I don't know shit. But right here, you could tell that it's a beard, is hair, is facial hair under the mask. I repeat, right here in this angle, right here, right there, you see that black? The bottom lip is up here. What you see in the bottom is facial hair just like Tommaso's. Same body build, facial hair. It's right here. You can see it. Like it's on plain sight. It's on plain sight. That black right there is because the mask is pulled down a little bit. His upper lip is right here, showing the hair right underneath. Stupid. Stupid. And you're gonna tell me if I could see this shit at home? You're gonna tell me that the FBI, the sheriff, they could actually zoom into it and be like, that's fucking facial hair. This bitch play us out the whole time. Oh yeah, I was the last one to see her. Yeah. I believe you. When you said that you was the last person to see her alive, I 100% believe everything you say. Because if you wouldn't done it, no one would have. In my opinion. In my opinion, which again, my opinion really don't mean much. But listen, people just gotta care. That's all what they need. They just need to care. They don't need to have a high IQ and true crime content or whatnot. You just have to pay attention. Why you think that they can? That listen. I repeat. They are trying to frame someone outside of the family for this crime, and it's not going to work. They're already talking about IGG. That tells me you're trying to frame someone. Ain't no one here trusting a fucking IGG at all, when IGG is all human dependent. IGG is human dependent. What that means, Jrod, IGG is a human opinion. It's not really a fucking science. Yeah, it's a science that you put this and this and that, and whatever you do, you get to a point that you get nowhere, and you have to take a conclusion as a human yourself. IGG is not a direct result like, yeah, this is it. IGG is based on human opinion, not on science. Because science don't give you a definite on IGG, never. And y'all call yourselves YouTube true crime content creators and don't know this? You don't know this. We got Dolly Vision talking true crime while being a criminal himself, in my opinion. You see, Dolly Vision is the American dream. Listen, you could be a criminal, a low piece of shit garbage, a human abuser, allegedly. You could be a woman and child abuser, allegedly. And as long as you have a true crime channel, with a lot of subscribers and a lot of views, it don't matter if you are a criminal yourself, you pass by like you're a good person. You just gotta fake it. And people gonna be dumb as fuck and gonna believe everything you say. Why? I don't know. But in my opinion, if you do a little homework on Dolly Vision and his family, you could tell that he shouldn't be in true crime at all. He's one of those motherfuckers that he only true crime because he got a viewership, got people that support him and believe everything the fuck he say. Fuck out of here. No, I'm good, bro. I'm good. I'm not listening to Dolly Vision. I'm not listening to Drum Turkey Show. I'm not listening to these niggas. I don't give a fuck what the fuck they say. I'm not listening to you, bro, at all. Ain't no goddamn way, not even for content, gonna sit there and listen to you. not even to talk shit about you, bro. I don't have that time. Fuck out of here. I do not got that time. Random sender like the notes and all this other shit, and in my opinion, is Savannah Guthrie fucking playing all y'all motherfuckers out. I might have uncovered a new lead in the Nancy Guthrie case. Shut the fuck up, righteous monkey. You chimping out? You righteous monkey. Is you chimping out? You fell into that one. You fell into that one, bro. You fell into that one. And then try to make content about who? About what? I can. Breaking: crazy man arrested Nancy Guthrie kidnapping. And guess what? He don't have nothing to do with the case. After 3 days, we haven't heard a motherfucking thing. Thank you. Is it me? Is it me? It's already 3 o'clock in the morning. I need to hurry up. Hold on. Is it me? So really, about the Nancy Guthrie case, I think we could all agree. We could all agree. We have a whole bunch of details in this case, and all the details points at the family committing murdering Nancy Guthrie, disappearing the body. So like that, the evidence in forensics that points at them disappear. You kill someone, you disappear the body, and then you say that she's missing, that someone took her, because you already made it look like how everything prepared and organized within your own family fucking members to follow the plan perfectly to make sure that she gets killed and then report missing, because we have put the little ingredients that's going to make it look like somebody took her. But no, you're going to murder her, take the heart pacemaker out of her, which she needs. You knew that if she was not dead right there and then, when you pull the heart pacemaker out of her body, you sign her death certificate at the same damn time, and you know it. But then disappeared the body, so the forensic evidence disappear. So the story, if the cops are not doing their job, like it looks like they're not doing their job, if the FBI does what the FBI does, which is protect their own people, it seems like they probably got away with it. If the FBI is not doing their work, if the FBI at this day today is not investigating the whole family, phone call, phone text messages, emails, if at this day today the FBI don't have every single communication from the whole family for years and years and years, Nancy Guthrie will never be found. If the cops, if the FBI is not investigating the family as sole and only suspects, it's over for that poor old lady. Because probably you're just gonna die down as well, missing. And then here we go, Savannah Guthrie gets away with being the victim and feel sorry for me. I need my Fox deal. We need to talk the movie and all these other Fox. Listen, in my opinion, Savannah Guthrie, with her mom's disappearance, she guarantees her Fox contract. I wish people see it like I see it, so that way y'all don't be stupid. But let's talk about the Lynette Hooker case. It seems like in the Lynette Hooker case, our suspicious mind were right all along. Our suspicious mind not believing the narrative, because even if the narrative, thank you, Amy Conway, I appreciate you. Even if the narrative was real, it was a lot of things that it would have put Brian Hooker behind bars, at least for involuntary manslaughter. Some way, somehow, they let him go. Again, the involuntary manslaughter gets applied right away as soon as someone go missing and the body's not found, and you're the captain of that ship. Automatically is no if, buts, and whats. Automatically, it's a charge of involuntary manslaughter pending on you. What that means, Jrod, handcuffed behind your back and you're not coming out. You're not coming out even if the body shows up. If the body don't show up, you're still gonna stay in jail. Because if at the end of the day we found out there was actually a murder, you will be charged with murder one without a body. Because we got all the proof to prove the murder one. But you needed to make sure that you have the handcuffs, the jurisdiction, and the power to keep him locked up, which you had. This is the problem that I have with Bahamian authorities. They had the power to keep Brian Hooker locked up for the simple reason that his wife was still missing. And he's the captain of the boat of where she's missing. Automatically is a manslaughter charge waiting for you. So that means you have all the PCA that you need to keep him locked up until further developing. But no, what y'all do? Did y'all got paid for? Did y'all got paid under the table? Did someone from the military came talk to y'all, put a little money on your pockets, and let him go to give him a window to escape? Because at this day today, as well as Nancy Guthrie, we believe that Lynette Hooker probably will never be found. In my opinion. In my opinion, Lynette Hooker will never be found. My reasons for that, because it's a lot of predators in the water. It could be planned. He could know and have the assessment of knowing that it was predators in the water around that time, and is known predators that are always in around certain areas or whatnot. Like you get to know these things when you're a sailor, when you have a yacht, when you have a boat, and you familiar with the waters and the areas. You know, like I knew in Puerto Rico where it was always sharks in the beach, like at the beach. It was always a few sharks there. It was like a family of sharks there, always around that area in Puerto Rico, right around the shore, like within the rocks barrier of the port. It was always shark there, or deadly predators like barracudas and stuff that will eat you alive. Okay, couple of barracudas will eat your body alive, no problem. Okay, they strike fast and fearless. Their teeth are these. Their teeth are this long. No lie. Are this long. They'll put all this inside of you, like, and rip your body in pieces. So, in my opinion, whatever happened on the boat, he took it to sea. That's my opinion. That's why you see him in the dinghy doing all this dinghy shit. And in my opinion, when he did the dinghy shit, the traveling on the dinghy, that's wherever he went, he got rid of the body then. Because in my opinion, he knew that it wouldn't be no other time that he could have do it. Type of like now or never type of situation. Like now you have to follow through all the way through. And he was a former Marine, not estranged to killing, not estranged to plan a killing, not estranged to tactically try to get away with it. You saw the narrative that he tried to utilize and whatnot to try to get some loopholes. And it seems that it worked. Cause it seems that the pity party narrative, it helped him to be let go by authorities. And soon as he was let go, he was out. That's all he needed, a window to be out, because he knew he killed her. That's all he needed, a window to leave. And he got it. While he's a PCA for involuntary manslaughter right away. Her body's still missing. And right or wrong, accident or not, it's still your responsibility of the captain of the boat. So you like it or not, is a mandatory involuntary manslaughter. They could have kept him locked up all the way to this day today, but no, he got let go. He got let go. That's why it's like, this is one of the things that it makes me feel that y'all need me in true crime, because y'all need me to let y'all know, like, yeah, cops were not supposed to do this. Cops was supposed to do it this way. Because I know the process. I know protocol. I don't have to be a cop. I don't have to be a fed. I don't have to. I have enough experience and enough police contact in life to know how they work at all levels. So ain't no one can tell me that my assessments on something are not correct. Because 9 times out of 10, if I sit here and I talk to another cop about my assessments, the other cop will tell me like, yeah, you're right. You're right. Where you went to college? Oh yeah, I did went to college. I just did not went to college for what you went to college. But 10 hours ago, Porcoy, what? Oh, this is a François. A François. Oh, we have a French channel stealing Nathan Anton content. Stealing his content. It's so many channels out there stealing content. It's fucking incredible. Stealing content. Oh yeah, I'm here. I'm alive. Yeah, look, I'm live. Yeah, it's sad to say. It's sad to say that. Listen, if you ask me, yeah, never going to find Brian Hooker. And if y'all ever find Brian Hooker, y'all gonna surprise me. It'll be a surprise. It'll be a surprise because that's all he needed. He only needed a window to be gone, and he got it. Y'all never gonna find Brian Hooker not alive. Y'all not gonna find that man. I don't care what y'all say. And if y'all do, I'll be so surprised. I'll be impressed if law enforcement ever get to find Brian Hooker. I don't think they will ever find Brian Hooker. But yeah, we believe that Brian Hooker, in my opinion, he killed Lynette Hooker. Did whatever he did with her body. Play the cards with law enforcement the way he played it, while law enforcement has a clear PCA to keep him behind bars by Bahamian maritime law. No, let's let him go, right? So yeah, I don't think on that. In my opinion, I don't think y'all will ever see Brian Hooker ever again. Y'all miss the opportunity to get justice for Lynette Hooker. And just because he's a suspect, just because he's a suspect of a crime, the VA is not gonna cut his check. Because in the only way he will float out the water, the only way that Brian Hooker will show face again if the government cut the only source of income that he have, which is the VA check. They could track him right now through the VA check. And if they haven't at this day today, I don't know. That'll be suspicious to me. Like if the FBI don't know where he is right now, that's weird to me. Because again, the only way that this man gets to live and have money is out of his pension. If you don't have the VA pension, it's a wrap. So if he was in Mexico, whatever he get out of the pension from the military is double and triple on pesos. So a couple of thousand becomes a couple of millions, and you could live as a millionaire in Mexico for the rest of your life, not bothering about nothing about Lynette Hooker. Who Lynette Hooker? Who? It sucks, man. It sucks the law enforcement had the opportunity to get justice for her, and they didn't. It sucks. So last topic of the night is already 3:19 in the morning. Let's not make it too shabby, too long. We're gonna talk about the Nolan Wells case. It It's very, very interesting to see all the conversations about the Nolan Wells case, man. We got this crazy ass lady talking about stuff. This lady right here. Why we have this DEI hire? Why we have a DEI hire as the Senate? Why? Why we have DEI hires in the Senate? Why? Why these ladies on the Senate? Willie D, ain't no one gonna listen to you, bro, about this case. You compromise, bro. Shut up. Ain't no one listening to you. All right, what's going on here? The truth she told changes everything about that day 7 hours ago. What we got here? This is a AI channel. It looks like an AI channel. Yeah, but long story short, in this case, this is right now so very easy. This case is so easy. People don't get it. People don't get it. You really didn't have to go too far, too long to know what's going on, man. Oh, his funeral is gonna be Monday. Tomorrow. Today. Oh, today's his funeral. Rest in peace, that young man's soul, man. But Compton Rick Rock. Why Compton Rick Rock is talking about true crime shit, bro? This guy only he only knows about gang shit in the West Coast and how to be a whack gangster, a wankster. It is the only thing that you could learn out of Compton Rick Rock, how to be a wankster. It's a gangster wannabe. But that's the only shit that he talk about. And he can't even talk the right shit about it. And his opinion is compromised. Why are you talking about true crime? Stay in your lane. Keep talking about gang culture and shit like that. You just, and you bad at it. You pretty bad at it. That's why I don't even watch you, bro. You fucking whack. Why the fuck you doing talking about true crime? No one wants to hear what you got to say about true crime. Yeah, you got good views because you said trending topic, but if I play this shit right here, you're gonna say the most stupid shit ever in the history of Nolan Wells case. That's why I'm not gonna do it. I'll read. The clickbait is incredible, man. Not even legacy media. I'm not. It's so simple. It's so simple. It's so simple. No one is gonna go nowhere or do nothing without their cell phone, their wallet, or their keys. You cannot tell me that this guy decided to stay behind on the island and he allows you to take his cell phone, his wallet, and his keys. Fuck out of here, bro. You're not gonna tell that to no one. The only thing that we need to get very clear about this case is if he ever made it back to land and went to that party where that picture was thrown. Because these people say like, no, that picture was from some other time or whatnot. Even his so-called best black friend. He sounds like he's in the gang with the white boys and shit instead of being in the gang with him. They said that he's Nolan Wells' best friend. That black boy sound to me like he's best friends with the white boys. Oh, he's scared the fuck out. He's scared. He's like, well, Nolan is dead. Y'all want me to be next? I'm not gonna sit here and talk all this shit about these white boys and then me. I'm floating in the same spot he was floating. What are you talking about? I ain't gonna do that. Did you see her stepmom Judge already talking like, bitch, you say something? No, fuck out of here. I ain't gonna tell y'all that, yeah, it was his voice. I ain't not gonna tell you a motherfucking thing. Me, my life is more important than that, okay? Fuck out of here. That's my opinion on that black boy that is like was best friends with Nolan. It seems like he's more best friends with those white boys than with Nolan himself. But that's all we need to know. Did Nolan got on the boat and went back to land, and that picture was taken, which it was alleged that after that picture, Nolan got beat up, and last time they see him, when everybody got kicked out of the house, they kept Nolan inside the house. Everybody got kicked out, but they kept Nolan, and Nolan was bleeding out the mouth. That's the story, and that's the word on the street. That's the word on the street. He got back on the boat. Everything was cool and chilling. But then at night, because they keep on drinking and shit got heated even worse at the pool, because shit was heated already at the beach, and shit got more heated at the pool. And then whatever boy we talking about and his friends beat Nolan up, but beat him up bad. Just like the KIELY RODNI case, to the point of not return. Then now you have to do something. Again, all these 5 cases that we had talked about today, they are all very similar within each other. All these cases that we had talked about today, they are all very similar. Very similar. So hopefully we give you a little bit of entertainment. Big shout out to Amy Conway. Thank you so much for being here. Not try to keep you for too long, but thank you so much for Amy Conway. I appreciate your love and support. Thank you so much for being here as always. Let me know, Amy Conway, if we have any questions about any of the topics that we have talk about today. If there's any questions or anything that we still need to address as far as these topics, please feel free to let me know, and we will address it accordingly. But if not, I think we have had a pretty good show. This is going to be later on over there on the On Puerto Rican channel. Please make sure everybody go like and subscribe. And the On Puerto Rican channel is very suggested and very appreciated from Mama Marcel Levy and Amy Conway. We thank you so much for all the love and support. And as always, believe in yourself, because I believe in you. If I did it, you could do it too. I ain't nothing special. I believe that you're going to take the best decisions in your life for yourself and for everyone around you. 1 second. What your opinion, Katie's dad? I don't have none really, though. I really don't have no opinion right now. I really don't, but when I do, I make sure I let you know, though. But at this moment, it's really no thinking about it. We might talk about it some other time. That'll be a good thing to think about the next live stream. But as always, believe in yourself, because I believe in you. If I did it, you could do it too. I ain't nothing special. I believe that you're going to take the best decisions in your life for yourself and for everyone around you. Love yourself and take care of yourself, so be able to love and take care of others. Favorite brother from your mother's favorite son, Black Sheep, Jrod Point. We're gonna leave you out with your favorite song, my favorite song. You so sexy. Have a great morning, everyone. Amy Conway, very so much. I appreciate it for everything that you do. And thank you.
Salga a la luz, sexy millar. La que me tira a la guiña, aunque andes con su man, vamos a misionar.
Come over here and let me know your name, boy. Your sexy smile got me checking for your seal. You caught my eyes and I'm seeing if you're single. Do you wanna get to know me?
Pero tampoco llegamos al piso. Y sin fantasear, vamos a la estratosfera, a lo espacial. Ponte el cinturón pa' que no te vayas a marear, porque este viaje te va a enamorar.